Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm super glad to have you here. So in today's video, we are going to talk about toothache and gum disease and what are the essential oils, what are the natural, sweet and simple herbal remedies that you can use when it comes to toothache, when it comes to healing gum disease. So unfortunately, toothache is a really familiar condition in the world today, and it's usually as a result of poor care of the teeth and gums. So you need to take proper care of your teeth and gums in order to avoid gum disease and toothache. Bad breath is often caused by sore gums, so keep that in mind. So when it comes to remedies of toothache, I would like to present to you the good old clove oil. Clove essential oil is absolutely wonderful when it comes to healing gum disease and toothache. So using oil of cloves or the dry clove, you rub it onto the gum around an aching tooth. It will really help to soothe the toothache. You can also try chewing a clove over the tooth that aches. It will give you instant relief. Another thing is you can use dried hops. You can pack dried hops or fresh peppermint and you can place it on the tooth. You can also use peppermint oil. But when it comes to toothache, what I've tried is clove. I've tried other remedies as well, but the best remedy that I found to be helpful is clove essential oil. So the way I use clove essential oil is I just rub a little bit onto the gum, with the aching gum where there's swelling or there is pain or around the tooth that aches. Another thing that I use clove oil is I make an oil pulling mixture out of coconut oil and clove oil. It works wonderful. I make a large batch of it and put it in the fridge and then take it out whenever I need. During the summer I put it in the fridge. During the winter I put it in the bathroom because it's usually cold in the apartment and it doesn't need to be refrigerated to keep it solid. So absolutely wonderful. All you will need is a clean jar that has an airtight lid, and then you use half a cup of coconut oil, extra virgin coconut oil, organic as possible, and then you add to the half cup of coconut oil, you add about 2 to 3 drops of clove essential oil. So I got mine from iHerb. I know they sell it in health food stores. Make sure that it's 100% pure, because there will be so many instances where they sell the clove oil and it is mixed with canola oil. It is mixed with other oils that doesn't make it 100% pure. So this is really important because getting it pure will make sure that it has all the active ingredients to help you get rid of that nasty toothache and the nasty gum pain and gum irritation, inflammation. So as I said, a jar, clean jar, I place half a cup of coconut oil and then I add about 2 to 3 drops of clove oil. Now this is powerful. This is powerful stuff and it will smell quite fragrant. So keep that in mind. You need to get it away from the eyes, away from the clothes where you do not want them to smell like clove. And then you simply mix the mixture, the 2 to 3 drops of clove essential oil with the coconut oil, the half a cup, and then you just put it in the fridge if it's summer and if it's hot in the house or in the apartment. If it is cold, then you just simply put it in your bathroom counter. And as you wake up in the morning, I want you to take 1 teaspoon worth, 5 grams, put it in your mouth after you brush your teeth. Put it in your mouth and just swish it around. I'm sure you've heard of the great oil pulling method that originated from Ayurvedic medicine. Absolutely beautiful when it comes to healing toothache, gum disease, and for basic general oral health as well. It really helps, especially when it comes to whitening the teeth as well. So I highly advise you to do so. I know there are some products out there that sell oil pulling, but to be honest, it's not worth purchasing them, in my opinion, because all it takes is just 2 ingredients, the coconut oil and the clove oil as well. Another thing you can focus on, if you do not have the clove oil, you can use peppermint oil instead. You can also use activated charcoal with the clove oil or with the peppermint oil. So another way, if you want to take the oil pulling method to the second stage and to make it even much more powerful and much more efficient, I would add to that clean jar half a cup of coconut oil to 3 drops of clove oil and half a teaspoon or a quarter teaspoon of activated charcoal, medical grade, food grade activated charcoal. You can get it from Amazon, you can get it off on iHerb. They come in capsule and powder form as well. I would put a half a teaspoon of that into the half a cup of coconut oil, add in my essential oil, that's clove or peppermint, mix it around and put it in the fridge whenever I need. In the morning and at night, I will take only 1 teaspoon, swish it around my mouth for 2 to 3 minutes, preferably if you can withstand 4 minutes, just keep on swishing it and then discard it. Do not discard it in the drain, in the sink, because it will block it. Discard it somewhere else where, you know, in the bin where there's a garbage bag there, or in another place where it won't block the drain. So absolutely great when it comes to toothache, gum disease, gum pain, sore gums, mouth ulcers. Really good, and a base for a great recipe for a mouth freshener as well. So your go-to oil for this video is clove oil. Give it a go and I'm sure you will not look back. So just a background here, in Germany, the dentists use clove oil or a clove-based anesthetic to help get rid of the pain associated with toothache. So that's really important to know when it comes to the modern medicine as well. It's really great to see the dentist using the power of cloves when it comes to toothache. Also, Native Americans used to apply the mashed green leaves or the root of the willow, which is another herb, as a poultice for toothache. So unfortunately, if you do not have access to the willow, I highly advise you to go through the easy way of just purchasing clove oil and using it in the ways that we described in this video. You could also make a mouthwash of vinegar and salt to help ease the pain that's associated with sore gums, gum inflammation, and toothache. So another tried and tested way is to apply ground black pepper and also fresh ginger to a piece of fabric, and you place it on the aching tooth. It also helps to remove toothache, and it removes the inflammation as well with time. So if you are not too worried about being antisocial, you can also use a onion or garlic juice, either onion or garlic juice, but unfortunately, like, I do not prefer this method because clove oil is really good. It won't smell that bad compared to onion or garlic juice, but on the other hand, you can also try the onion or garlic juice. In this way, it will help give relief and it will help disinfect the area. But in my opinion, clove does the exact same thing, and it's easy, it's accessible, and it won't stink throughout the day. You could also try to apply a slice of lightly boiled apple between the teeth. This will help to relieve the pain of toothache. So when it comes to the basic first aid kit, when it comes to the family or to the home basic first aid kit, I would put the clove essential oil as well as lavender and lemon as the base for my first aid, my herbal natural first aid. So if you don't have clove oil, there's so much different uses for this magnificent oil that I would highly advise you to source out a natural and pure clove oil to include into your first aid. It will come in handy, I promise. So now we are also going to talk about sore gums. What you can do for sore gums is clove oil, but apart from clove oil, you can also focus on cabbage. Cabbage is really good. It's anti-inflammatory, and you can dab a little white cabbage juice onto mouth sores. It will do wonders. Another information regarding sore gums that I wanted to talk about in this video is that it can be a deficiency in vitamin B and vitamin C. If you suffer from sore gums, you might want to check your vitamin B and vitamin C deficiency, because being or taking vitamin B and vitamin C supplements really helps to strengthen your immunity, but also helps to strengthen your gums as well. So one thing you can do is to drink rosehip or blackcurrant tea. It will really help you in giving you that vitamin C and that vitamin B dose as well. Another thing you can also do for sore gums is to soak a small pad of cotton wool in tincture of Marigold or Calendula, and you press it onto the sore gums or onto the toothache. It really helps as well. So when it comes to Marigold or Calendula, this herb is wonderful for the skin. We've talked about it numerous times when it comes to the great skin healing that it provides when it's used as a balm oil for eczema, for acne, for skin inflammation. But when it comes to sore gums and when it comes to sore um, toothache, it really helps to use it either in tincture form and you place it onto the sore gum or the tooth that's aching, or you can use it as a mouthwash. So you simply put the calendula or the marigold, they're both the same herb, into the water and then use it as a mouthwash. That way, make a tea out of it and use it as a mouthwash. Another thing that really helps when it comes to herbs is lavender leaves. So lavender leaves, a tincture of the lavender leaves when rubbed onto the gums, it's really great because it acts as an antiseptic, but so does clove oil. So you can see the wonderful powers of clove oil here and why I advocate for it, because if you don't have any of the remedies that we've talked about here, whether it's cabbage juice, whether it is marigold or calendula, clove oil is your way to go. So another thing you can use is lavender leaves mixed with honey, and you gargle and use it as a mouthwash. It really helps with that sore gums. Also, you can make your own tooth powder by mixing 2 parts of bicarbonate soda to 1 part of salt. Really, really good. Also, you can clean your teeth with raw lemon. I do not advise to try this remedy, unfortunately, because it can cause irritation. It can cause to damage your tooth enamel, so it's highly advised not to use a lemon to clean your teeth. Another thing when it comes to mouth ulcers, so now we've talked about toothache, we've talked about sore gums, now we are moving to mouth ulcers. So with mouth ulcers, you need to keep in mind that you need to eat or consume plenty of blueberries because they're astringent, they act as a strong antiseptic, and they're really useful for mouth ulcers and for sores and for the infection of the gums as well. So also you can try for mouth ulcers, a really good remedy is to mix 2 teaspoons of sea salt with 2 teaspoons of hydrogen peroxide in a large glass of warm water, and you can use it as a mouthwash. But bear in mind, please do not swallow this tincture. Do not swallow this recipe. Do not use this with children. Use it wisely. But if you don't want to use the hydrogen peroxide and the sea salt, you can't eat lots of blueberries. What do? You use clove oil. Why? Because clove oil is safe. Clove oil will help eliminate inflammation in a very clean and safe and fast way. So what do you do if you are suffering from a toothache at the moment while you're watching this video? You suffer from sore gums or you suffer from mouth ulcers and you do not have clove oil. What I advise you to do, if you do have cloves or if you have access to cloves in your local milk bar, local grocery store, you simply crush cloves in a cup of boiling water, you cool it for 5 minutes, and then you use it as a mouthwash. It will provide you relief. I hope you try these recipes that we've talked about in this video, and if you are new to the channel and you enjoyed today's video, like, share and subscribe. We'd love to have you on board. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.